Pro wrestlers are heroes and role models to many. However, before tasting glamour and glory, some wrestlers had to tread dark paths that fans might not know about. I'm Emily May, and here are 5 WWE superstars with dark pasts. Number 5, CM Punk. CM Punk's present is clouded in controversy, and fans might be surprised to know that his past was no different. Punk grew up in a troubled household, and his relationship with his parents was never good. His father was an alcoholic, and the reason why Punk adopted the straight-edge lifestyle from a very young age. His mother was an extremely strict person who banned wrestling from their household for fear of her sons becoming criminals. In an interview with Esquire, the former WWE champion defined his life with his biological family by saying, "I had a roof over my head. I wasn't starving. That doesn't mean that your should not be better." Punk left his home to live with his best friend Shaz's family, who accepted him as one of their own. Number 4, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is a 5-time WWE Women's Champion and only the second ever Triple Crown Women's Champion in the company's history. However, before she became the megastar she is today, Bliss battled a life-threatening eating disorder in her teens. At one point, Bliss weighed only 80 pounds and had a heart rate of 28 BPM and was hospitalized immediately. Bliss talked about this incident in a 2020 interview with Sports Illustrated, saying, "I almost went into cardiac arrest and I wasn't allowed to go to sleep. They thought I'd die if I did." Bliss recovered from this traumatic incident by turning her attention to fitness competitions and eventually became a pro wrestler. She has been vocal about her recovery and the need for discourse about mental health issues. Number 3, Booker T. Booker T is a bona fide legend of the wrestling industry and a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer. Before Booker rose to great heights in wrestling, he had to face a harsh early life. By the age of 13, Booker lost both his parents. He had 7 other siblings, and life wasn't easy for them after their parents died. At age 17, Booker T was already a father to a son, Brandon, and started working to provide for his child. In 1987, in his early 20s, Booker was arrested for robbing a Wendy's store and was jailed for 19 months in prison. After serving his sentence, Booker worked a few different jobs until 1989, when he and his brother Stevie Ray decided to pursue wrestling full-time. The brothers would go on to become the legendary tag team Harlem Heat. Booker himself became a 6-time world champion between WCW and WWE. Now, that's how you turn your life around. Number 2, Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley is now at the top of the wrestling world, having been the top guy in both WWE and AEW. But his ascent to the top has dark origins. Mox grew up in Cincinnati's East End, a region notorious for criminal activities. Eventually, Mox was roped into this troublesome lifestyle, and he started using drugs as a teenager. He was arrested for shoplifting multiple times, and he opened up about this while appearing on his wife's, Renee Paquette's, Oral Sessions podcast. Stealing to me wasn't even a thing. That's how you're supposed to live. Mox found his escape from this lifestyle in the form of wrestling. He would go on to become a worldwide star through his work in WWE and AEW. In November 2021, Mox would continue his recovery from substance and alcohol abuse when he publicly announced that he had checked into rehab. Number 1, The Rock. The Rock might be the undisputed king of show business today, but he had a difficult early life. During his early years, The Rock's family struggled financially despite his father, Rocky Johnson, being a famous wrestler. In an interview with Daily Express, The Rock revealed that he witnessed his mother attempt suicide when he was 15. This incident happened after they were evicted from their apartment and their financial problems piled up. The Rock would face his next bout with depression after his football dreams ended due to a string of injuries he suffered in college. He said in the same interview that he could have become suicidal like his mother had he had not found his inner strength. Young Dwayne Johnson would go on to become a pro wrestler like his father and sign with WWE in 1996. The rest, as they say, is history. Well, that's our list. Subscribe to Sportskeeda Wrestling for more.